welcome to another summer, another epic summer vacation. My name is Tina. Follow along for more. Today I had an early morning flight to Doha. The flight left around 1 a.m., so we did get a meal pretty soon after taking off. It was delicious. And then the flight itself took about 10 hours or so. Doha is a layover. I'm headed to Vienna. The airport was absolutely crazy, but I did get some breakfast when I got there, which was delicious. And then I sat by my gate for like a couple of hours waiting to board. This process was so unfamiliar to me. I mean, there was no announcement or anything. I wasn't expecting to get on a bus to get on the plane, but it all worked out just fine. And there was nobody in between me and the guy next to me, so I was able to sort of spread out just a little bit. And then this flight took me to Vienna. The meals here were pretty decent. I was nervous about getting my bags, but luckily it did show up in one piece. Baggage always makes me nervous, but I did end up checking it for pretty much the entire trip. And then I ended up heading into Vienna. I took the train and then the subway. Started this day with a quick trip to Aldi's, aka Hofer. I did get some cake and coffee for breakfast from the cafe at the hotel, and then I got on the U-Bahn to Schönbrunn Palace. This is pretty much what took up my entire day. There was so much to see and so much to do. I went through all the gardens, the entire palace that I was able to go through, the orangery. I walked around this maze area and then walked all the way up to this overlook, got McDonald's for lunch, and then I got on the train. Really, I was just looking for stickers. It was very difficult to find the stickers. Today I had a day trip to Bratislava. We took a bus to Slovakia, and then we started with a walking tour with a guide. We got to see a really good comprehensive view of the entire inner city portion of Bratislava. There was a lot of information that was shared that I wouldn't have even thought of, but I really enjoyed it. It was a very long day. We were there from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. or something like that, so I really was tired and done by 4. And I really could have left a lot earlier. The tour was definitely tiring, and so I was glad when the guided portion was over. I was able to get some lunch, and then I just sort of sat around for a couple of hours until 6 p.m. when it was time for us to go back. But I did really enjoy seeing all of the architecture and different things that are in this country, because this is a new country for me. And we took a bus over to Bratislava, but we are taking a boat back, so we are taking a ferry back to Vienna. And unfortunately my phone died en route back to Vienna, so I had to rely solely on my memory of how to navigate myself to my hotel, and it all worked out in the end. I managed to make it back just fine, but anybody that was tracking my whereabouts wouldn't have known that and might have stressed out just a little bit. So in Vienna, I stayed at Wombat City Hostel. I ended up staying by myself the first night, and then the second night I had a couple of people in, and then the third night I had people staying in the room. But it was a very cute little place to stay. The room was A little dated, I would say, but it was good for the purpose that it served because I really was just there to sleep. The door to the room took a little bit of a learning curve, but I figured it out in the end.